So Danny, obviously missed Friday through injury. I hope you're maybe back for Monday, but it wasn't the best night at Firhill. And what's been said amongst the players? I know Sean came out after the game saying it was unacceptable. What's the feeling amongst the boys after last Friday?
I think Welshie summed it up. Obviously a lot of disappointment amongst the boys. Obviously, like you say, I missed out through the niggle. I wasn't there, but speaking to some of the lads straight after the game, obviously, everyone was quite down, disappointed in themselves in terms of how the game went. Obviously, the travelling fans as well, I'm sure it wasn't nice for them making their way down there to see that performance, but it's in the past now. I think it's we have to think like that. We have to just move on. We have to look at the next game, and come Monday, we just need to be ready. We need to make sure that it's a much better performance at the end of the day, and that's it.
So obviously people see you can learn more and defeat Danny and stuff. I know it's been 2 heavy defeats against Thistle. Is it just that maybe a way they play, or just maybe not turned up in those 2 Friday night occasions?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's probably a lot of things mixed in. Obviously they're a decent side. They've got a lot of experience in their team, which I think helps them. We were quite young the other night, especially at the back, but we still need to go out there and do a job, and unfortunately we didn't, and they took full advantage of that. But the boys know, we've spoken amongst each other. We know that it's absolutely nowhere near good enough for this club, so we'll be desperately looking to put it right on Monday.
And on the positive side, last victory was against Cove, obviously away, the 1-0 victory in October, so you're hoping to obviously replicate that and get 3 points on Monday? Yeah,
100%. Like you say, I think we're wanting a much better performance, but the most important thing is the points, is the 3 points, and like you say, our last victory was against them, so hopefully we can repeat that on Monday.
Good luck on Monday, mate.
Cheers.
Hi Danny, if I could just ask, what was your injury that kept you out most recently?
It was just a little groin niggle. I picked up during the week before Friday's game, but I managed to do a little bit today and yesterday, so hopefully, fingers crossed, all good for Monday.
And that's probably getting yourself back with a big boost to the team, and hopefully get a good run in the team. Danny, your experience will really kind of help at the back.
Yeah, I'm desperate to get back and get myself fit and get back and help the team. Like I say, the other night it was quite a young team, especially the back four. So I think the more experience we can get in just now, especially when we're not on the best of run just now, I think that helps. So like I say, I'm just hoping to be back, fingers crossed, and hopefully I can come back and help the team.
And if you could sum up just the mood in the dressing room, obviously there's been a bit of criticism as the run goes on, but I suppose that for the players' point of view, it's just a determination to kind of set the record straight.
No, yeah, listen, that's football, and when you're not playing well, you're not winning games, you're going to get criticism, and the boys know that. We've had it in the past, I'm sure we'll have it in the future, but as soon as you can kind of stop the rut, and put that right, the better. Like I say, the boys have spoken amongst themselves. Speaking to a few boys who played in the game, they're desperate to get out on Monday night and show the fans that we care. I'm obviously really want to pick up 3 points.
And just the last one from me. I mean, you look last season, there was a slump, and then there was the Arbroath game, which really kind of turned everything around, and that's probably just what you need, one result to kind of kick-start you, because you showed what you're capable of last season, going all the way to the Premiership final.
Yeah, it's funny because we go back to last season and we look at that, but obviously we don't want a repeat of that, in terms of the run we went on last year, but like you say, the sooner we can stop the rut, the better. Get that win, and like you say, it can just automatically turn for you, and things can start falling for you, and getting that wee bit of luck, and hopefully that starts on Monday.
Yeah, that's all for me. All the best, Danny. Thank you.
Like you said, Danny, Friday night it was quite a young centre-back pairing with Max and Wallace. When you are injured, do you try just to give some of your experience just to try and help these guys play in those positions?
Yeah, of course. I think it's one of the main positions on the pitch where I think experience does help you, because it's one, lack of concentration. You can play amazing for 90 minutes, one lapse of concentration, and that's it. You're made out to be the villain, and that's just the nature of the position. And I think experience helps with that. If I can pass on my experience to them boys, great. But I think they would have learned a lot from the other night. Not just the two centre halves, the two full backs, or young lads as well. I think they would have, as much as it hurt them, they would have, learned a lot from that game, and hopefully the things they've learned they can, take on in their career with them. Starting on Monday night, they can, learn from it.